The suburb of Yeoville, Bellevue, has been an area of transition since it was a predominantly white area in post-apartheid South Africa. Now Yeoville can boast of having a pan-African community. However, this mixture of diversity has created problems for the South African police service operating in Yeoville.
The first problem is the language barrier, because you understand that most of the people are coming from the rest of Africa, and most of our members are not familiar with their languages. And some of these people, when they come to South Africa, they don't know how to speak English. It becomes a problem when they want the police to help them. And sometimes you'll find that the interpreter also is not a native English speaker. That person also is not that fluent in English. So it becomes a problem because the information that we get, sometimes it gets distorted along the way.
The police has requested linguistic assistance from the Africa Diaspora Forum based in Yeoville. The Africa Diaspora Forum's main objective is to help the migrants living in South Africa become better oriented with their rights and the South African law. Jean-Pierre Lukamba, Vice Chairman of the Africa Diaspora Forum, speaks about the ADF's role in Yeoville and in South Africa as a whole.
Yeah, actually, it's not only Yeoville police station. Many police stations across the country. When migrants were reporting that when they are going to the police to open the case or to get assistance from the police, they were reporting to us that there is negligence from the police side. But when we engaged with the police told that actually it's not a negligence. Can you imagine the situation whereby a migrant coming to open a case to seek assistance from the police, but I can't communicate with that specific migrant? That is to use like a Yeoville police station, like a pilot project, whereby you can open a African migrant help desk. When migrants are going to the police to report or to seek assistance from the police, they can pass through our office so that we can also guide them and give them some orientation and information.
Colonel Noxolo Kweza of the South African Police Service Provincial Department says there are measures put in place to tackle the issue of language.
This is why you find that we work very closely with the other government departments, such as the Department of International Relations. And also we work very closely with them. We have an office at head office that is dealing with issues of people from the other countries, because we work with them with their embassies and staff.
Lukamba of the ADF says their aim is not to replace the police, but rather to complement them and to assist them so that everyone's rights are respected.
Make sure that migrant people are treated, the respect of African migrants. South African government are respecting that, not because they are carrying some paper or not carrying some paper, because they are human beings like everybody.
The ADF has played a very important role in trying to explain some of the basic elements that is within the crime prevention activities, and also explaining the South African law to these migrants who come to the country.